And over and over and over again. And you want, I can't give you the exact answers, okay? I can only give you the evidence at hand.
You won't tell me shit.
No, I won't, because that wouldn't be right for you, and it wouldn't be right for me, okay? But I can tell you this, the problem gets deeper and deeper the more we try to go around the situation, okay? It doesn't fix itself unless it comes from the heart, man, and that's what I mean. If you're a good person in the heart, I know you are, all right? I mean, I can tell, I see it a mile away in you. You got a family that loves you. You got a family that cares about you. You know, if you know, or if you...
Are you arresting me?
No, I'm not arresting
Then I'm ready to leave. I'm sick of this fucking bullshit. I don't like even a thought to be pinned on me about this shit. I don't like anybody saying that, you know, maybe he could have did it. You know, I don't like it. I don't like to be to blame for anything at all. I mean, when I was in Lakeside, they said I was an alcoholic and all that other bullshit.
Where's Lakeside? What is that, man?
It's, me and my family has a problem.
Okay, what kind of problem? So tell me about it.
I went on a night and didn't obey their orders.
Okay, and what happened?
Went to Lakeside.
What is Lakeside?
Well, it's a drug and alcohol abuse, mental thing.
Do you have a mental problem?
No.
Did they think you did?
They just wanted me to go there and... I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea. I mean, I'm not crazy or anything. It's just that when I got in there, I told them I drank alcohol. I'd been drunk maybe 2 times in my whole life.
Right.
And it still holds at that.
Okay.
I'd only taken LSD 1 time, and I'd smoked marijuana.
Okay.
So they put me into AA. They call me an alcoholic and a drug addict,
Right.
simply because I have experimented.
Okay.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with experimenting.
Okay.
Everybody does it. Everybody should do it.
Okay.
You know, you can't knock a drug or any kind of sexuality down unless you've tried it.
Okay.
So therefore, I didn't handle it well. They wouldn't lay off, so I started freaking out on them.
Okay, what happened?
I just freaked out on them.
When you say you freaked out, what did you mean? What do you mean? What did you do?
I ended up in stress
Okay. Why?
because I don't like people trying to push shit on me that I didn't do.
Uh-huh.
Now, if I had killed those boys, I would be sitting there probably crying, probably telling you everything.
Why?
Because that's the kind of guy I am.
Okay.
I'm not the kind of guy to go out and kill anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But I mean, I'll tell you everything that I've done. I mean, like any drug, any fight I've been in, any girl.
Why didn't you tell me about the relationship with the guy yesterday? Or the quick, you know, whatever, the fling, the one-night deal. Why didn't you tell me that? You didn't feel comfortable with me last night to tell me that.
It wasn't that.
Or the night before.
Are you a homosexual? No, I am not a homosexual.
Okay.
That's all you asked. If you would have said, you ever had any homosexual experience? Yeah, I would have said yes. I'm very comfortable.
Okay.
You know, everybody should have one.
I mean, you're obviously a very intelligent person, okay, and you carry yourself very well, and I'll bet you anything, your speech, okay, and your ability to communicate has got you out of more crap than you can ever possibly imagine over the next guy. I bet you are the best salesman, okay, your friends know. Am I right or wrong?
I don't know. I mean, I've never really been in...
Okay. I think you could probably sell snowballs to an Eskimo. You give you 5 minutes. Okay? And I think you could probably talk yourself out of any problem you've ever been in. Right? I mean, when you get in trouble, how do you usually get out of it?
I usually don't get in trouble.
But when you do get in trouble, how do you get out of it?
I talk at them.
Sure you do. Because you're good at it. Okay?
So what are you trying to say?
Well, what I'm trying to say is, one, you're intelligent. Okay? And the point from here is, this is not going to go away for you. I want you to understand that.
I know.
Okay?
But still,
there's more to this. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it is you. I'm not sure yet. I'm being honest with you, okay?
Okay.
I'm on this fence, okay? I don't know if it is you or if it isn't you. I know this. I know you didn't tell the truth. Okay? I know this for a fact.
I did tell the hitters.
But the machine said you didn't.
Well, the machine's wrong.
Well, the machine hasn't been wrong.
It is today.
Well, why is it today and it's not? Because when Brian comes back here, All right, well, let's see what his results are. And see what his results come up. If his results come up fine, okay, then we got another problem.
So we're both a homicidal killers, right? Is that
No,
what
I'm
you're
not
saying?
saying that.
That's
No.
what that's saying, right?
No, it's saying you know more than you're giving. That's what it's saying. It didn't say you kill him.
I know nothing.
It's
I know nothing except for what was in the paper.
Okay, well, some of the information that you gave us wasn't in the paper yet.
About the arms or the castration?
Yeah.
That came from the little boy's mom.
Okay, well, I'm checking on that right now.
Okay.
Okay, and I had them call Pam. That's why I was on the phone.
She informed Bobby Angelo of
Okay,
this, and Bobby told me.
and that's what you told me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm going to confirm. Okay? If it didn't happen that way, all right, then I got another problem. Okay? And we need to fix it. Okay? We need clarification on it. You have to understand my position here. Okay? And I know you do. I'm looking out.
So fucking screwed up.
It is, sure it is.
You have no idea how fucked up they
Oh, I understand, but I'm looking out for you too, Chris. Okay? I'm looking out for you too, man. All right? I'm calling back there to make sure that the things you're telling me line up. So that when you go back to West Memphis, you go back to West Memphis. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
You don't go back to West Memphis like this. Okay? You don't do that. Okay? You don't go back there like that. Okay? What are you doing to my monitor?
The door was on.
I mean,
If I can see you.
well, that's fine. You don't do things like that, okay? I mean, meaning you know, you're very good at what you do, okay? In relationship to knowing who you are. Okay? But I also think there's a young man in there who's confused. I believe that.
About it. You want to know why I'm confused?
Yes, please.
I found out the little boy's died. You know, I do all the stuff
Sure.
that I have to do.
Okay.
You know, I get ready to go. I'm out of Memphis. Right? I'm out of Memphis. Having a good time in California. I'm finally gonna get here. So in California, all of a sudden, you know, I gotta come down to the station. I'm a suspect for murder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what the hell could be more confusing?
Mm-hmm.
What could scare the shit out of me more than that?
Okay. Well, let's take the set of facts as they exist. Okay? One, you show up at one of the victims' houses, okay, asking or communicating about a series of problems that are evidently out of control for everybody.
What do you mean?
Well, you told me you showed up at with Bobby at the family's house and you communicated with the family. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you talked to Pam, Stevie's mother?
Yeah, I talked to her, but not
Okay.
about the death or anything.
No, well, no, about the whole problem, the whole situation as a whole. Okay? And then all of a sudden, a couple of days later, you're out of here. Okay? Now, maybe the family called the cops and said, hey, this guy was asking A, B, C, and D. Okay? It's kind of suspicious, and now he's gone. Okay? And you go, let's find out. So, they contact your family, say, hey, where's your boy? And, oh, he's out in California.
Okay, now let's look
No,
at
I mean,
this
with your
way.
dad, go ahead.
If I were on the run, okay, my parents wouldn't know where I was going.
Sure they would. You know how I know that? Honestly?
Yeah.
Because you love them. Deep down inside, you love them.
Man.
You might not like them, but you love them.
I would, if I killed somebody, I would not tell anybody where I was going.
Why?
Because that's just a way to get caught, okay?
No. A smart person can turn it around.
Can turn what around?
Can turn the whole situation around. And put the situation on somebody else.
Well, I would rather this situation not be on anybody else except for the person who did it.
And I would too. Okay? And that's where I'm on basically your team. If everything you're telling me lines up, then you know what? You know what, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to exonerate you. Okay? Everything, if it lines up. If not, I have a responsibility to tell the truth.
Okay.
Okay?
And I expect you to tell
and
the
you
truth.
have a responsibility to tell the truth. Because if it doesn't line up, I would rather be in a position to go to you and say, Chris, I have respected you. I've done A, B, C, and D for you. You have done the same for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But this doesn't line up. This doesn't line up. This doesn't line up. And this doesn't line up. What is the problem?
Dude, this It's fucked up. I have no idea. I don't know shit. I mean, I don't know anything else. I told you all I could.
You told me what you wanted me to hear. I agree with that.
I told you what I know.
Okay, and I'm not asking the same 6 questions over and over again, okay?
Well, you're going to end up doing it anyway.
No. I mean, you failed. Okay? The polygraph, the examiner told me, I said, what is your position with this young man? He says, he failed. I said, how did he fail? He says, I don't know if he actually was involved or did it, but he knows.
I know what happened.
No, not know what happened. First-hand knowledge about the crime, okay? Which means maybe it's a friend, okay? Maybe it is you.
Or maybe I freaked out and blacked out and went and killed 3 little boys and fucked them up the ass or something.
Maybe that's possible.
Well,
maybe you blacked out.
Hey, look.
I'm just saying, maybe you did.
You have a hypnotist?
I don't know. Not right now.
Can you get one?
I have never ever asked. I've never had to get one.
Well,
do you think maybe you had a blackout?
There's no telling. I could have. There's no telling what happened.
That is possible.
Well, give me a hypnotist.
Okay.
I want to go through every possible way.
Okay, let's sit down for a minute. You know what? You just brought a very interesting thought up. Okay.
Okay.
Seriously, and I'm trying to get to maybe what is there. Maybe you did black out.
Maybe.
Do you have an alcohol problem?
No, I don't drink.
Okay. Is it possible you could have done it?
No, it's not possible at all.
Okay.
I've never hurt anybody.
But intentionally. And that's where maybe there's 2 sides to Chris here. Maybe there's 3 sides.
Maybe I'm Chris and Hyde.
Maybe. But you have to understand something, okay? I've dealt with people like this.
Okay.
Many times. It's my job. Okay? And I'm here to respect you, Chris. I'm not here to tell you, okay, that it's right or wrong. I'm here to try to understand you. You follow me? Okay? And maybe that's possible. Maybe you did that. I don't know. Only you have those answers.
Well, when can we get hypnotist?
And what will a hypnotist tell us, you think?
Probably the same shit I've told you already.
Okay. What if he told us something different?
Well, then...
What if he did tell us, hey Chris, you blacked out and you went out and killed these 3 kids, but you didn't mean to do it?
Well, if he tells you that, I would expect you to take the proper action. Okay, you know, if I did kill the kids and I was blacked out or something, you know, yeah, I'll go to jail for it. I would expect that. Okay, and I would give everything I possibly could, you know, to, you know, help this family get back at me. You know,
well, I don't think they want to get back at you, Chris. You know the best gift you could ever give somebody, honestly? You know why taking the life of somebody can never ever go through a process of complete forgiveness? And you know why? Because part of the rectification process or returning something, okay, part of the full forgiveness process is doing what? I just said it.
Apologizing?
Yeah, and giving it back. Right?
But there's no way to give it back. I mean,
exactly. Okay? And the only thing you can give back, okay, the only thing you can give back to a family, specifically a mother and a father of a child, is truth. That is the honorable, that is the hardest, okay, but it is the most respectful thing that could ever be given back for a person. I think you understand that.
So we're down to a subconscious killer.
I don't know.
Alright. Well, when can we get him to soon? Because I don't want to talk anything else about that. So.
Well, let's take it one step at a time. I mean, hey,
this is the next
not
step.
upset.
This is the next
Okay,
step.
I'm
I
not
don't know
upset.
anything else to fucking tell you.
Okay.
So therefore, your questions are just going to be worthless.
Right. Okay. And I definitely don't want to get you upset like the other night. Okay. I don't want you mad at me. I'm being very frank. Am I being frank with you? Okay. I mean, I'm obviously, you know, wanting to make sure that I eliminate all the processes possible. Okay. This has obviously put a crimp in things. I mean, don't you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. And so I need to clarify this.
Okay.
All right. And if it means getting hold of...
will a hypnotist satisfy you?
Well, let me get hold of Nashville, or excuse me, Nashville. Why did I get Nashville?
Yeah,
Let me get hold of Memphis again, okay? Talk to them and find out what they came up with out at Stevie's house with his mother, okay? Let me see what she said, all right? Because they're out there interviewing her right now.
I mean, I'm willing to do anything possible to get this shit over with.
And I know you are, okay? And I know
It's ridiculous. I'm going to have somebody take me out to dinner.
You want a cigarette?
Yeah.
You can light one up in here. Blow it out the vent right there. And don't tell anybody I told you.
Is there an ashtray? Well, let me cover that thing up.
What thing?
Is it not recording?
No, it's not recording. It's just a video.
I can't go outside right now?
No, it's a monitor to make sure that you're not in here hanging yourself from my ceiling. It does not have the capabilities. Just hang on for a minute.
Is Brian coming back here?
Yes. As soon as he's done, he's on his way back. Guaranteed.
Hey! Yeah. How about that food?
It's on order.
What's that?
I already ordered it.
Is it coming here?
Yeah.
Should I get an ashtray?
Yeah. Let me get your cup. How's that? Some water in it.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Open in here? You said you can? What are you doing?
I failed the test.
Huh?
Failed the test.
How?
No killing. No. Did you see him get killed?
What are you doing up from the chair?
I'm freaking out.
Sit down.
No, man, I'm freaking
Sit down.
out. I can't sit down.
Yeah, you locked in here.
I know. Order some food.
Chris, are you smoking here?
Getting crazy.
He's going to jail. Hey, Dad, I'm in jail. You order food?
Mm-hmm.
You order. Thanks.
You know there's
Dark.
in Total Recall, in the town where all the freaks are, there's a Jack in the Box.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He tell you failed the test?
Oh, one of the questions. Did you see the kids get killed?
Right.
No. I passed that one. Do you know anybody who killed?
Did you call for anything?
Yeah, I yawned the whole fucking test.
Yawn?
Yes.
Well, then you'll probably have to do it over. Did you move any?
Yeah. Moved my arm once, my arm twitched twice. Because I was almost asleep.
I was sitting there, like this, right? And my head, the first time they went to it, my head went. Slowly moved back, and when he got done, my head was back, and I was like, damn, this is uncomfortable. And then my head went over like this. And when I opened my eyes, it was like, oh, I didn't even know. And I swallowed a bunch. I didn't yawn. I had to cough, but I didn't cough.
I yawned like 7 different times. My head always fell down. One time my head went back and just head straight up. Like that.
You have to be very still.
He fucking...
What's your last name, Morgan?
I passed that. I only fucked up on 3 questions. Every time I took all 3 times in the test. Fucked up, Brian. It is getting fucked up. Told him I'd give him the test right. So now he thinks that maybe I could have blacked out and went and killed him. And
He asked me if, he goes, do you think you could have done it under the influence of drugs? That's when I was here. I was like, no, I'm in total control when I do drugs. Well, what drugs do you do? Well, I take an LSD and I smoke pot. No. So you don't think you could have done it while you were in there? No. The only thing I can't do when I'm on drugs is talk. I can't hold a conversation. I think you're gay.
I know he does.
That shirt's $2,000.
Covered up the monitor and everything. When I found out the door was locked, covered up the monitor and he goes, well, they're covering it. I go, well, I'll see you if I can't see you, and I'm locked in here and you shouldn't be able to see me.
Don't be a butthole.
Man, what the fuck, man? He asked me if you were gay and all that other bullshit. He goes, well, you know, you got earrings in both ears, and I was like, well, I'm like your typical redneck. And asked me all about Patrick. He got Patrick's name down and everything. Oh, I made it all the way to the wall and right to there. I'm going to show you how to do it really easy. You walk sideways.
Sideways.
Hold on, let's get this thing started. You walk like this. And another way to do it is really smoking.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you're not going to be able to question us.
Why?
Because he can't handle it because of eggs. Ah!
No.
Hey, don't get me over here.
No. Okay, hold on.
I covered up the monitor, so, I mean that thing right there. So, because I was over there trying to...
What you covered up with?
Some of paper. It's getting fucking crazy, Brian. Cover it up.
Man, my tooth is hurting.
What you trying to do?
Just look up in it.
Use a chair.
Fine. Go ahead. I'm sure it looks more funny if I just jump up there and do it.
No, you do the Beastie Boys on it. So what you want?
Hey, what's going on in there?
Oh man. Crazy, man. Bro, would you tell me if you did it?
Yeah?
Did you do it?
No. See, ask you if you would know if I done it.
No.
Well,
You didn't ask me.
he kept asking me what this was. Over and over and over.
He told me I could probably tell a snowball to an Eskimo in 5 minutes.
Food. Food.
It better be your son.
Food. When you order it.
About an hour ago.
Pushing time is so slow.
I think he's lying.
There's a spitball on it.
There's some on the wall too.
Did you do those?
Man, this is so fucking crazy. Can't believe I failed that fucking test.
The first one you failed.
That's my first fucking test, man. I don't know, man.
You feel like that's what really counts in your life and you fail it.
I know. It's so fucking screwed up, man. Were you nervous? Neither was I. I don't understand how I fucked up. What?
I just go boom.
Right there, buddy. Leave it there, fuck.
Yeah. I don't want to get in no trouble.
He saw you do it.
I want to take it off at least. I can't believe it's stuck.
Yes, man. What will satisfy them? I know a lot of detector tests don't. Fuck. It's in the
You gotta
Do you think I did it? Okay. This is what I call the vacuum. I got a little aim on it, but here, get it through the hole. I. It looked like it went. You were like. It looked like it went. Let's get my chin again.
Can I see your hands for a minute? Bite your nails? Shouldn't bite your nails if you do. You pull your shirt up. Well, that doctor, that nurse did kind of give you the old poke-a-rama, huh?
So what's the scoop? What's she saying?
Well, they're trying to find her right now. That's exactly what they're doing. He's on the phone right now. Who? I think he's West Memphis. How's he? Or stand up, wherever you want. I saw him already. What? I can tell. Tell what? Just making sure you weren't slamming any drugs. You're not slamming anything, right?
You mean shoot up?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't shoot up and don't do cocaine and crystal and...
Just booze?
Huh?
Just booze?
No, I don't drink.
You don't drink?
Oh, yeah, I drink.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking you.
No, I don't drink.
That's only two. Only asking twice. Okay.
Give him a couple of minutes. He'll be up to 18.
I'm so hungry.
Where'd that spitball go, man? Is it on my back or something?
It went in your hood.
Where'd it go?
It's off.
Where is it?
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
That's not the one.
Thank you.
We gotta put some sunblock. I mean some block on his arm. God damn it. Where'd it go? It was in there when you turned around and shot that guy. Alright now. We got the weapons going.
No ducking like that. You can move, but no ducking.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus. Craig, don't turn around. Take your punishment.
You don't think I'm gonna get enough of it?
Damn, you're turning so quick.
Where'd it go? Right here.
Jesus, it goes.
Watch out for that one. That's the one. It's got a lead in it. Oh. Where'd he go? Isn't that crazy? You made a funny noise. Oh, boy.
hair. Jeez. Damn it, Barry.
What is it? Did it hit? Did it hit you? Oh, damn it. That's gonna put me unconscious now. You think I'm fuck. Where'd he go? Fuck. Where'd he go? Wait. Where'd he came out? He goes. Turn around and take your punishment. Damn, where are you at? Oh, don't do that. Alright, let's see. I'm so hungry. What? You fart. You smell it? Damn it, I'm hungry.
them together.
When we stopped, didn't get out and go pick you up, I go, he goes, I'm gonna sit here and I go, well, I'm probably while he's asleep. He goes, alright, well, let's go. And I go, well, think about your stuff so you don't look like a cop. So he puts the coat on.
I got up to peek through the hole, and I was like, okay, it's crap, cool. When the door, and I was like, fuck. I'm hungry. They're talking to somebody.
You want to open up the door?
Three meals a day. You can get big.
But I didn't do anything. That's just it. Now if I didn't, I would be fine with it. You know, I mean, you know, like Dr. Dre says, if you can't do the crime, then don't do the crime.
I'm so hungry. Not even.
Neither. You could have went, alright, oh. I've had enough on your pool. What was he looking for me? I thought he was looking for, like, maybe the boys had...
Skin on.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Marshall was a dork.
Good.
The lie detector guy.
don't get too close. I think we're kissing or something. Yeah, that's why that tip of my dick was red. It's been like that all my life. He asked me if you'd had sex with a guy, and I was like, what do you mean by sex? Well, I don't know. I was like, well, you mean sticking his dick in somebody's ass? He goes, whoa. Well, and I was like, or do you mean just a blowjob? I don't see what the big deal is, man. Our stories went along. Just wanted to today. Lie detector. Did the test live. What are you questioning about this time? Homosexuality. That's it? Yep. How long have you been out there on the phone? Forever. Ask you what kind of person you thought that would do it? mentioned that yesterday.
What did you tell him?
Crazy person.
I thought it was a sick person. A mentally unstable person.
Did he ask you if I was fit at that description?
Huh?
Did he ask you if I was sick or mentally insane? Surprising. So do you think they think I did it?
He thinks you know more about it than you tell him. I can't believe you fell off that chair. I can't believe you fell off that chair. Ask me where our food can get here.
Chris, where's that food, man?
What's that?
Where's that? Where's that?
Huh.
I'm going up with my sister. Yeah. Well, I'm telling I filled the line station today. Are you guys thinking of Yeah. Hey. I'm still at the... We're waiting for... I have no idea. Yeah. Well, on 3 questions, they tell me what is the success? What were the questions?
I don't have right in front of me, though. I'm trying to get rid of your name.
I'm bringing one more. Am I going to tell the truth on the whole thing? What time is it? Oh, 30 minutes. I'm sorry to come in and get this down. That's it. Well, if they don't think I did it, they think I could did it or a little bit more than one.
what I said. Because it's getting so fucked up, man.
Chris, that's not necessary.
Neither is locking me up, man.
Okay, well, sit down then, okay? All you have to do is knock on the door. You don't have to pound our building. I mean, come on. My fucking door.
I'm not locking the
All
door,
right,
man.
well, then sit down.
No,
okay,
I'm fucking freaking out, man.
Okay,
I'm
well,
scared.
relax. Don't hit the door though for me. Please. I'll leave it cracked. Don't hit the door. Okay? We got a deal? Do we have a deal? Please.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
back.
Morning, Bob. Okay. You wanted to hang with you? Yeah. Okay. He wants you to hang so that we can give you guys a ride at the same time. So as soon as he's back, I'm going to come right back in here with your food and stuff, and I still got to actually talk to you about some things that I just called back east, okay? So you go off from the car.
Mm-hmm. You kind of sit here and talk.
Sure. I said, well, maybe I won't. There's not a jack in here. No? Don't get connected. Or did you know? No, I don't think so. You want to take a picture? You want?
May I come speak with Dina? I want somebody to talk to, man. I haven't called her yet. No, I'll call her. I don't know. I'm freaking out so bad. You won't be able to see me because I come up here on my free will, but yet I don't have any privileges. No, I'm fine. I mean, they're treating me good. It's just freaking me out real bad. Okay. All I need is someone to talk to. I mean, no, because you'll end up having to leave the room or something. It's not worth the money coming up. Dina, it's alright. Just don't come up here. No, you're not the one that's gonna get pinned for murder you didn't commit. Crazy. I am scared, man. I'm probably gonna go to fucking prison, man. No. Mm-mm. Just as long as I have somebody to talk to, I'll be alright. No, I'm talking to you, Tina. It's fine. No. I have no idea. I mean, I'm not, they won't tell me anything. They told me that I failed, and they asked me a couple of questions about my sexuality and all that other bullshit. And they can't get in touch with Pam. Brian just left to go to the thing, to go to the, I don't know. Don't cry. I mean, well, I'll call Mom now, alright? Alright. Just let me do all the calls, alright? And just don't make any phone calls. Don't call up here or anything. They can't afford it, Dina. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait till they arrest me, and then I'll have one appointment. Why? Well, I'll call Mom and I'll call you back. Yeah, but see, now I'm even more nervous, Dina. I'm gonna flunk that thing harder the next time. I'm gonna call Mom, alright? And I'll call you back after I get off the phone. Alright. Further questioning? like that. I don't know, something like that. They found me deceptive on 3 questions of the polygraph test. They found me deceptive on 3 questions of the polygraph test. Are you going to be truthful? I said yes, and it said I'm lying. Did I see the kids get killed? And I think that's one of them. I said no, and it said I was lying. No, wait. Do I know who killed them? No. And then it said I was lying. And then, did I see the kids get killed? I said no, and it said I was lying. It's something like that. The only thing I could think of would be the reason that I failed on that would be that I'm scared shitless right now. Or maybe I was yelling during those questions. But still, it's scaring the shit out of me. It's scaring me real bad. No more. I don't have the number. Not San Diego, but Oceanside. No. And he went down for a sexual assault test. I have no idea. He's here somewhere, I think. I don't know. He won't tell you. So it's useless. So yeah, really. And he's not going to tell you his plan. Chris. My mother. He's real good. He's real good. He's real busy right now. He's busy. He's not going to tell you anything. He's not going to tell you what's going on. Let's just say he's going to tell you the same thing I told you. If you've been mad. No. I haven't been arrested. Did I? No, I didn't have my time before. Come on here. I said that. I didn't say I'm young, but I said everything else. I said everything else but the lie.
Hang on, I'm under order to get the thing done here, so my boss is getting on there, gotta get it done.
He's under orders to do something that's possibly known as getting it done. He can't come to the phone. Under orders to take care of some business, so he's doing that. Okay. Well, I don't think there's any need until I'm arrested. Fuck, I don't know. Alright. Call Dean in about... It's so hard, Mom, you don't understand. Going to prison for something I didn't do, that's something to worry about, Mom. What's going to be the difference when I get there? I'll be in Arkansas getting the same shit? Yes? So what's the difference? Yes, I will be, Mom. Because they've already got all this shit here, and then they're going to send it back, and then they go, well, now, and then they're going to start doing all that other shit just as soon as I get back. Well, why don't they fucking call them and tell them to stop the shit? Well, then why are they doing it? And then they, since they asked them, they can ask them to stop. Well, it looks like they want a little bit more now. I don't know. Yeah, probably. What he said. I didn't talk to the guy in West Memphis, but I'm pretty sure he did.
Messed up my room, bud. Get one ready to or something? That'd be fine.
How much longer?
When Brian gets back. It's gonna be 20 minutes from that. I just want to go straight. You think, hey, you can't help it either. Straightforward. I mean, is it faster to send it to the line, do you think? It's about the same? See what you can do. Oh, okay. Huh? That man that already left. I get cheeseburgers this time.
I thought he was on the mountain.
Yeah. So you get tied up. I got customers waiting for you. Get on it. How's Brian feel about their own swamp? Huh? Yeah, we're copacetic with cleaning here tonight. You can come back in a little while? Exactly. Chris, I just spoke with Detective back east. Why don't you come on in for a minute? We'll ask a couple of questions here. Where'd that come from? What is that? You didn't vandalize our room, did you? I mean, knives or anything like that. Is that a phone line?
Oh, no, I'm not an electrician.
Okay. The day you and Bobby went over to Stevie's house, okay, what did Bobby do? Do you remember what you did?
Helped him move refrigerators and freezers.
Okay. How about earlier?
I worked all day.
Okay. When you and Bobby went over though, earlier, you told me after work you went over there, is that correct? Okay. When you went up there, did Bobby talk to the family? What did they talk about?
They didn't talk about any death or anything like that while I was there. I mean, sure, there was people like running around going, you know, giving all the death stuff, you know, people saying or whatever. Bobby sat there and I sat there and Bobby met people, I met people. And then I'd go home, I'd take a shower or whatever, and came back and Bobby'd come over and you give a little bit of info and come back. Talked about funerals that were going to be happening. They were supposed to have some kind of a funeral session in West Memphis for the friends and family that can't get to Steele. Missouri or Arkansas somewhere. And that's all that I heard.
Okay. Did Bobby get anything while he was at the family's house?
Like what?
Fax machine
Yeah.
not working?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Excuse me. Did Bobby pick up anything at the Miss D's house?
A freezer and a refrigerator.
Did he pick up any items belonging to Stevie?
Picture.
And what did he do with the picture?
Put it in the door.
Why did he get a picture of Stevie?
Because they were pretty close from what I understand. Bobby used to try to teach him how to fight and shit.
Well, how did he try to get out with it?
I have no fucking idea. I wasn't there when he tried to teach him how to fight.
Okay, so he just told you that he tried to teach him how to fight and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just remember that now?
Mm-hmm.
After I reminded you? Where's that picture now?
Probably in Bobby's wallet or somewhere around Bobby's apartment. But then he gave it to him. He didn't steal it.
And what did you do? I mean, were you just kind of in the background?
Yeah.
So how much contact did you make with the family?
Didn't really talk much. Sat down, asked him for some chicken. Well, that offered me some chicken and I had to take when I met. Granny, that was his mother or something like that. And her husband. And a couple more people.
Are you into any type of occult stuff, like satanic worship or anything like that? And you have any scars, marks, or tattoos? Other than that one. I mean, I know about the pitchfork. Other than that one.
The same thing.
That scar. What was that caused from?
When I lived in Florida, we just got back from my sister's graduation, and somebody else had the key, and I was opening the door from the outside, pulled my hand back after I'd opened it, and the glass cut me.
Now, I know you told me you lived in Florida and you lived in Germany. Okay. Is there any other places where you've lived?
Well,
Okay. Blytheville, Arkansas, where you were born. So you went from Blytheville to Florida.
Blytheville here, back to Blytheville, to Florida, Memphis.
Okay, and those are the only places you've been. Now, what part of Florida?
Panama City.
Speak Spanish?
No.
And what years did you live there?
From 4th grade till 8th grade.
Okay, so that would have been from about 10 to about 13.
It was 5 grades.
So from about 9 to 14 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, and then from 14 to what age in Europe?
No.
9 to 14.
You get it backwards.
Okay, let me fix this thing. Okay, tell me where I'm wrong.
I need it back. Born in Blytheville, Arkansas.
Okay.
11/15/73, and Blytheville Air Force Base, which turned into Anchor Air Force Base, is no Air Force Base. From there, I made it to, I don't know, but we moved to Germany. Went to Germany for kindergarten. So I guess it was 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I went to, maybe I went to 1st grade, I'm not sure. I just remember kindergarten, and like all of a sudden I was in 2nd grade in Blytheville. I only lived there for 3 years. And I started kindergarten when I was 4.
What high school did you go to?
Which one?
Okay,
I went to a few.
which one?
I went to Marion, that was the recentest. That was the one where I dropped out. I went to Everett Middle School, and I went to Rosenwald Middle School.
Were you just having behavior problems, or were you just bored with school, or what was the deal?
Moving around a lot. Okay, for my 7th grade year, I went to Rosenwald because Tyndall Air Force Base only went to 6th grade. And then Rosenwald was the district for the Air Force Base. So I went there, and then my dad retired. Then we moved off base, and I went to Everett Middle School. And then from there, we moved to Memphis. And, you know, like Brian said the other day, you know, how does somebody like you cope with all that stuff? I mean, you know, I got picked on a lot. Couldn't really do much, you know, I mean, everybody fucked with me. I got in a couple of arguments about that and didn't like dealing with it. Started going to clubs, got out of school. My parents started freaking out. They sent me to that Lakeside Hospital.
For more of emotional problems?
Just family problems, you know, just me not listening to them, you know, worrying about going out and...
Kind of rebellious then?
Well, I don't consider it rebellious, but...
Okay.
I mean, I just would rather be with my friends and...
Is that how you saw yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. Oh, the man.
Ciao, ciao.
Buddharama. Wow. All right, I'll let you eat. Okay.
Go on, I want to get this over with.
Okay, I'll let you over. Anyway, is that how you saw yourself then?
No, I mean, no kid's going to see themselves as rebelling. They're just going to think, you know, parents, you know, they're out to get me and shit like that. I mean, they weren't really out to get me, you know, I kind of exceeded my limit and everything by going out and everything.
Thank you.
You know, I didn't see myself as doing anything wrong to try and get to your friend.
Any soda?
Yeah.
Orange, I hope?
No.
What did you get? Maybe I drink it. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I don't really see myself as doing anything wrong.
Right?
You're the man. Thanks. How did you adjust while you were night side?
One quick interruption.
Mm-hmm.
With you.
All right. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm adjusted with other people in there really well. Like, I got along with the other patients or whatever. But, you know, me being young and everything, I just had a problem with authority and being called an alcoholic and a drug addict when I'm not. They kind of went a little berserk and was asking my parents to take me on and everything, and they wouldn't do it. Because, you know, they only heard, you know, that they were hearing different sides and stuff. And finally, when it was parent day, everybody in the whole room had to stand up and yell, "Hi, my name's blah, 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 I'm an alcoholic and a drug addict. You know, I've been abusing for so and so," and I mean, I was the only one in the whole room that stood up and said, "My name's Chris Morgan, I'm not an alcoholic or a drug addict, you know, I don't know why I'm in here, you know, I mean, this isn't why I came in here." My parents took me out.
Have you talked to a counselor before?
About what?
No, it's probably many. But have you taken behavior, personality exams and stuff?
IQ test?
How'd you score?
Superior intelligence.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me one bit. Have you ever talked to a psychiatrist?
When I lived in Florida, I was scared in the dark and shit.
What'd the doctor say?
No more horror movies and all that other stuff. And they gave me an IQ test and it was basically the same.
What kind of horror movies were you watching?
That was back when Friday the 13th it came out and all that shit.
Freddy?
He wasn't out yet. Yeah, he was. It just came out and I wanted to watch it real bad. No, that wasn't it. That was, do you remember that movie, Creepshow? I wanted to watch that one time when I wasn't allowed to watch it, and my parents wouldn't let me. That's back around there. But I'm pretty much got cured now. I'm the exact opposite. I can't sleep unless it's pitch black. But no, I'm not schizophrenic or anything like that.
Have you ever been diagnosed with having any problems? You adapt well with Al? Get along with him?
too many men controlling me.
How about kids? How do you get along with kids?
This is the only thing. Don't get on my bad side. I mean, I've never gone to the extent of fighting anybody recently or anything like that.
What's your bad side?
Just why I don't talk to them.
What's your bad side with adults?
They don't let me talk to them. Just won't talk to them. Sorry, I mean.
It's an interesting attitude. I think it's correct.
Very much.
I mean, guess what I mean?
Hmm?
Did you say what do you mean?
No, I was not gonna agree.
Oh. You have a good relationship with your father?
Mm-hmm.
You respect your dad, I can tell.
Yeah, sometimes we get in arguments and stuff, but
Who doesn't?
yeah, no, that's normal. We've never been in a fist fight or anything.
Do you have any weaknesses? What are they?
My friends.
Your what?
My friends.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't be able to live without my friends. I mean, I care so much about them because there's somebody that I could always turn to if I were ever in trouble or anything like that. They would do their best to help me out. You know, somebody where not my friends or something, I'd get pretty angry and help out.
What's the worst you've seen yourself?
When they were calling me an alcoholic and a drug addict.
In the hospital? That's that job you were saying?
Mm-hmm.
They strap you down?
I broke out of strap.
What did it say? What did that feel like?
What them? Feeling.
Forget her.
I was just down like must have been off of bed.
Well, they strapped you to the wall?
Mm-hmm. On the bed.
Oh, on the bed?
My wrist, my waist, my legs. I didn't like it any. I mean,
How old were you?
15 or 16.
Where's that? Feel like an animal?
I was so scared, man. I didn't know what the hell was going on, man. They were just like calling me alcoholic and shit. And that's basically when I started to freak out. I mean, that's the only time I've ever freaked out like that.
You ever have hallucinations?
When I take acid.
Do you? What kind do you have?
Well, I don't hallucinate people talking to me or anything. I just don't all moving.
Trails and stuff? Anything else?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of sports do you like?
Skating.
Who's your favorite skater?
I don't really know any skaters right now.
You know who Tony Hawk was?
Yeah, I know about him and all the old skaters, and then a couple of new ones came in, and I just quit skating. Not totally, you know, you tried to fuck me over earlier, but just trying to turn my shit around, make me look like a liar and shit.
Oh, you're in your shoes, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you did tell me.
Well, I mean, a skater is somebody who goes out and, like, skate every day, and see, occasionally I'll get on a board and ollie and do a little bit of stuff, but I won't make an all-day event out of it. It'll be like 5 minutes or something.
Skater in Arkansas, that's kind of like a baseball player on a football field, isn't it?
Yeah. Or a football bat.
Okay, yeah. True story. What's your biggest fear?
I'm weird. Scared about going to prison for something I didn't do. Something I know nothing about except that it happened. That scares me pretty bad.
I can understand that.
Who wouldn't? Other than that, I don't really think I'm scared of too much.
Out of all these challenges and these problems that, have arisen here, what do you think's been the worst?
When the lie detector test malfunctioned, or whatever it did. Because I thought that after I took that test, and I was like, I can go home, all this shit's over with, and wow.
Got a chill in that soda. You ever get those? You ever get a warm, just a really hot?
Somebody walks over your grave.
You get those?
Mm-hmm.
You into that Ouija board over there at Beth's house? You tried it? Tiffany, excuse me.
I don't know some of that stuff. I've tried it a couple of times, and to me it just seems like somebody's always pushing it around the board, so it's worthless.
What are you thinking?
Smoke.
Fire it up. Just blow it up into the fan, would you?
I'm not worried about the time.
What would you be doing in Memphis right now?
Hating it.
How come?
Memphis sucks.
What's wrong with it?
Just all the people there, they're all, everybody knows everybody. I mean, you can't do one thing without somebody finding out, you know what I mean? Like, a little small town gossip shit.
How are your roommates?
My roommates are great. They're all like people that I've grown up with and shit. Well, the past 5 years.
You guys have all pretty much clicked together?
Yeah. Never really had any fights. I mean, none of us have ever been in a fist fight or anything.
Would you go to prison for one of them?
Yeah, probably would. Well, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't take their rap or anything.
Would you go to prison potentially for the rest of your life for one of them?
It all depends, man. Like,
What would it depend on?
I wouldn't tell on them.
Even if it meant going to prison?
Yeah.
Possibly. Do they have a death penalty in Arkansas?
Yeah.
If it meant that, you would do it, huh?
Yeah,
How come?
because I'm sure they would do it for me.
You know that?
No, but
Can I give you a little wisdom? I didn't mean to cut you off, I'm sorry. A little experience. I've yet to find a man who's completely intact, rationally sane, you know, upstairs, who would sit there in that chair, okay, or a chair like that, and say, yeah, I'd go to prison for my friend for the rest of my life. Now, verbally, they would do that. But the greatest gift you have is life. And the second,
Doesn't seem so great to me now.
but the second gift that you have is the ability to choose what you want to do with that life. That's the greatest gift.
But see, right now it doesn't look like I have an option.
But you have choice. Sure you do. You have lots of choices. I mean, you're not under arrest, Chris. Okay? I mean, you have lots of choices, and you can make mental choices. Okay? I mean, deep down inside of you, there's a part of you I know that wants, perhaps, to tell the story.
I've told you before.
I know, and I'm not I'm not going to ask her to reiterate it. Okay? But I sense somewhere in there, some back channel. Some back channel, someplace, somewhere, somehow, it's there. Okay? Now, I'm trying to help you see it. Okay. Well, before you say anything, okay. And it comes down to a matter of positioning in relationship to. How do you, who do you want to deal with? The system as a whole. Excuse me. Okay. Or with somebody who's treating you with respect. I mean, you know what I know. There are a lot of cops out there, and I'll be the first one to tell you. Now they're a bunch of yodels. Okay? And they jack people up for no apparent reason. Am I right or wrong?
You're very right.
Okay? And I don't do that. I treat people with respect. Right? And I know you understand the positioning that I'm in. And obviously you definitely understand the position that you're in. It's very precarious. Okay? Nobody has sat here and said, Chris Morgan killed 3 boys. Okay?
That seems, I mean, to me it seems that's what you're trying to get at.
Well, for sure, that's what we're trying to get at. Obviously. But
I cannot give you any more information.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
Well, okay, what the focus, though, has shifted in relationship to Chris didn't do well on that last polygraph test. Okay? And so, nobody says you failed. You just didn't do well. There are strong
You
indications.
didn't get any worse on that polygraph test.
Sure you could. You could have ixnayed every one of the questionnaires. Okay?
But see, the thing is, on the first question, am I going to be truthful? I said yes.
And you went off the chart.
Okay, so that means I'm not going to be truthful, right?
It means you could have been thinking about something that you hope this guy never asked you. And it might not necessarily be the crime.
Okay, it just said I wasn't going to be truthful, right?
That's what you were asked. Now,
And it said I wasn't going to be truthful.
it said that you were not going to be truthful. It didn't say all things.
Okay.
There's a difference. So you don't try to read into it. Just try to take it on its face value as it exists. You're intelligent enough to know how to do that. You're quite capable, and you do very well with that. I don't sense anybody sitting here in this room, okay, specifically you, would want to go to prison for anybody or anything.
Especially for somebody I don't know.
Perhaps for somebody you don't know. There's a strong indication here, though, that, I've said it, that perhaps you know something.
Maybe I do know the person.
Okay?
But I don't know if he did or not. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, you probably know him.
I don't know.
I mean, that's just it. I don't know if I know him or not.
Well, I think you have a strong indicator more so than I. If I were to sit down and they were to ask me those questions on that machine, my answers would not come out like yours, and you know that.
Well, it's simply because you're not 19 years old and scared shitless.
But it doesn't measure, okay, nervousness. It measures...
How do you figure that? When you lie and you shake, that means you're nervous, right?
Yeah.
Then, what does it register? Your nervousness.
No.
Then how does it know you lie?
Because it registers your blood pressure. It registers your heartbeat.
And what makes that raise?
What makes that raise? Your mind.
Your mind and the way it changes the thinking process, or because you're 19 years old and you're scared shitless because you haven't done anything wrong, you don't know anybody that's done anything wrong, and you're scared you're going to go to prison for something that you know nothing about except for what you've read or heard by mouth.
Okay, or maybe, change the scenario for a minute, you're 19 years old. You know some things about the situation.
I do know things about the situation.
You're afraid to tell about the situation.
What am I
because
afraid of?
You're afraid, perhaps, it's hypothetical, okay? I'm not saying this is the case. You're afraid of the unknown. If you tell the truth, perhaps, you're afraid that maybe, okay, it will pull you into a circle that you don't necessarily want to be in, and maybe it's a circle involving somebody that you know and are very close to, relating to, close enough to where you would go to prison for them. And you don't want the label of a snitch. What
the person who killed him?
What's a snitch?
Somebody killed him a friend.
Have you ever been a snitch?
When I was younger and I'd never been thought I was going to do time, and this guy was going to go get me a joint, and I told on him.
But how about when you're older now?
No, I never told on anybody.
How come?
It's not right. It's not something that somebody who trusts you. I mean, it's not something you do to somebody who trusts you.
How about in a situation where it was your nephew?
Or my nephew, and my nephew killed somebody?
No. You know that little guy I saw today? What's his name?
John?
Yeah, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
That's Josh's little friend, right? Josh?
Mm-hmm. Well, they just played on the swing set, and Josh rode around behind him on his bicycle.
How old is Josh?
3.
And Stevie was 8?
And he just followed him around on his bicycle. He played with them.
How long has Josh been out here?
I don't know. Probably about 5 months.
Where'd they come from?
Well, sister lived in Arkansas, and Shane was stationed in Wellington. They got married. Sister got pregnant. They moved to here, or Yuma, Arizona. Sister had the baby. They had some family problems. She got pregnant again. She moved back to have the baby. She came back here after she had the baby and everything. And
This is little Josh.
that's Josh and what her new baby Brandon.
When were they in Arkansas when Josh used to play with Stevie?
5 months ago.
5 months ago?
I think you might just have it right now.
Okay. Tell me about Stevie that you remember.
I don't remember much. I mean, the little kid with blonde hair. He used to be over at Bobby's all the time. Rode his bike around in the street. That's all I remember. I've never seen him in the house or out back or anything. Just from what my parents said. His little sister came to the door one time after Josh had moved back and asked for him. I told him that, no wait. They went to the store or something and she came out and said, he's not here. That's about it. I came in the house like one time.
You talked to him?
Not Stevie.
You never talked to Stevie?
Maybe like 3 years ago.
Okay. Well, 3 years ago, you talked to him?
I never carried on conversations. I probably played with him or something. Because he used to be Robin's boyfriend.
Who's Robin?
Bobby's little sister.
And so Bobby's little sister and Stevie were very close.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what did you used to talk to him about? Just screwing around with him, the boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah.
And what kind of kid was he? Tell me, I mean, was he vibrant? What did he do?
Just rode the bike around all the time.
Around town?
No, up and down the road.
You see him all the time?
No, not really. I mean, when I'd come visit my parents and stuff, and they'd be out or something, and that was about it.
How often do you come to visit your parent, bud?
Probably like once a month.
What days was that usually?
I don't know. It wasn't ever on the weekend. I'd come over in the afternoon sometimes to talk to my parents. You know, I only saw them like maybe 5 times since I've gotten back from. I don't know how many times I've been back over there since I got back from Arizona. Not many, probably like 4 or something like that. I don't know.
Think Brian's capable of doing this?
No.
How about Bobby?
I don't know, anybody that's capable of doing it.
Sure you will. Everybody's capable of it.
Not mentally.
Trust me.
So you could have done it.
Could have.
You didn't, did you?
Because I live in California.
But you could go out and kill 3 little boys?
No.
I can, then not everybody's capable of it.
If a little boy had a gun, and I had a gun, I'm capable of it.
Okay, but if these 3 little boys are playing out in the woods, and they didn't have any weapons, they were just riding around their bikes, would you be able to do it? Chris, hate to interrupt you.
Sorry? Hang on.
I'm gonna get this over with. Don't, is it my relatives or something? Right turn.
Bob there. Here.